This is the XL Control continuous control line splice. This is for use on dinghy control lines. Obviously it needs to be done in the dinghy park once you've fed the rope through all the blocks and cleats in the right manner. To begin this splice, we need to remove the core from each of the covers. The core of this rope does not hold any strength properties, which most ropes do. All the strength, abrasion resistance is in the cover, which comprises of Technora and polyester. Removing both cores, approximately 40 centimeters of each. And take your knife, ensuring they're equal lengths, and chop the cores. Remove the cores and let the cover slide back over the rope. Okay, taking a marker pen or Tipp-Ex, mark the point at which the core ends and its cover only. You'll be able to feel a small bump. Mark this area on both the covers. Lining the covers up next to each other. We need to mark the centre point, which is going to form the centre of the splice. We then take our splicing needle and we are aiming to insert this cover up inside this cover and exit at this point where the previous core ends. Taking the small fid and the needle, we use the small fid to create an opening for the needle to go inside the cover. Insert the needle up the centre of the cover and remove at the centre mark. Taking the other end of the cover, remove any tape. Place this cover inside the needle. And a little tip to make this splice a little bit easier is to remove some of this cover to create a bit of slack. Ensuring that we have a minimal amount of cover through here. We then take the small fid to ensure the opening's a good size to pull the cover back through the other cover. Ensuring this is neatly prepared should allow the core to slip neatly up inside. This is then going to be removed at the previous mark where the inner core finishes. The cover is now out, so we can pull this and pull these until the marks are together. The previous mark together. Milk the cover back over, ensuring a solid feel. Then take a needle and thread, put a small locking stitch, to ensure that neither covers slide over each other. This doesn't provide any strength, it just stops the splice from moving. Remove the ends. It's now time to repeat this process with the other cover. Again, inserting the needle, the splicing fid at the mark where the original core ends. Sliding the needle back up to the centre mark and out of the cover on the same side as the next cover is going to be inserted. As close to the neck as you can get. Insert the cover again. Again, remove some of the cover. And again, taking the small fid, ensure the hole is a good size to pull the cover back inside. Pull the cover as before, gently back up the inside of the other cover. Again, we pull this through to ensure a tight join at the original centre mark, and milk the cover back over. So we have one cover removed, the other cover removed, and the centre point. At this point again, we put another locking stitch . Remove the ends and take a lighter to mount the whipping twine onto the rope. The splice is almost complete. All that needs doing now is ensuring the covers are milked along and removing the excess cover from the exit point. To do this, pull approximately 1mm of cover back out. With a sharp knife, remove the excess cover. Finish the splice, milk the cover back along, and the cover should disappear inside. This is one half of the splice complete, and repeat exactly the same process on the other end. Pull the cover again 1mm out and remove the excess cover. Milk the cover back along and the cover will disappear inside. This ensures the cover, which is now inside the outer cover, butts up against the core of the rest of the rope, leaving a splice with no diameter change.